media made the Argentina is trying to be like Israel so bad, and it feels bad because they just don't have the motion. Their economy's in the gutter. I always like, on the one hand, it's an easy dunk to be like Argentina is so racist, right? On the other hand, I do feel kind of terrible about the situation there, the economic situation there. Having said that, they don't really help themselves at all, because this is like Israeli television. This is Israeli news. So Argentinian television put together a starting 11 with the main culprits behind the Argentinophobia, including iShow Speed, eBay, Mia Khalifa, Zohran Mamdani, and more. Let's take a look.
El alcalde de Nueva York, Mamdani. La presidente de México, Sheinbaum.
La presidente de Mexico, Sheinbaum. Yeah. They put my queen, Claudia Sheinbaum, on here. Sheinbaum on here is messed up. Samuel Jackson, Claudia Sheinbaum, Rosalia, Speed, Mia Khalifa, Pierce Morgan, but it's not Pierce Morgan. It's actually, what's his face? Don't know why they put Piers Morgan as not Piers Morgan for some reason.
Esta Rosalía, el actor americano.
Oh, here's the real Piers Morgan. This is not Piers Morgan. This is, I was gonna say fucking Paul Mescal. Yeah, this is Piers Morgan. This is Penis Morgan, and Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal. I don't see many white faces. They aren't beating the allegations, bro. No, they got Piers right there. They got eBay, Rosalia, and Piers Morgan number 2. They're kind of white.
Samuel L. Jackson, Hollywood. El chileno Pascal. El influencer Speed, que estuvo todo el mundial diciendo esto. Ibai, el español. El entrenador de Egipto, Hassan. La actriz porno, Mia Khalifa. El
porno, Mia Khalifa. Porno, Mia Khalifa. Should I know who H. Hassan is? Is that like a soccer guy? Is that like the Egyptian coach or something? Is that who that is? Did I get that right? First try? Look at me, dude. Yeah. What is it? No, it's Hossam Hassan. Hossam Hassan. Yeah. It's not me, guys. It's not me. He's talking about the Egyptian. I am motionless. They don't even know about my Argentina slander, okay? Or in Argentina, which is fine. I don't need another fucking country to be up my ass. In any case, while I feel bad for Argentina all the time, on the other hand, they are not helping themselves out, man. This kind of stuff is so like Channel 14 Israeli television coded. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, this is a damn near identical unit of people that Israel would also present as, like, you know, the number one anti-Semites. You know what I mean? Like, I can see the same exact segment playing on Israeli television. Bitty bitty netizens have thoughts on your new look. His beard makes him look a lot younger, but I'm still used to seeing him with a beard. Who's this clean-looking young guy with such fair skin? Who shaved his own beard, grow it back quickly? Compared to before, when I didn't have a beard, my skin actually has aged. I should put on a face mask quickly. Know yourself and know your enemy, and you will never be defeated. American politicians seem not to understand this principle. What a handsome beard. Support Hassan. After shaving off the beard, he's not as handsome anymore. No! Chinese netizens don't think I'm handsome. Even with a shaved beard, he is more handsome than any male Hollywood star today. How did the global entertainment industry manage to filter out all the handsome guys? But yeah. it's just like I said, it just feels strange. It feels strange because on the one hand, I don't want to make fun of Argentina. They're in a bad situation overall, and I feel like it's easy. It's the easiest dunk of all time to just be like, yeah, they're racist, they suck. Which, you know, there is some truth to it. There's certainly some truth to that sentiment. But Argentinians, they really make it difficult to defend them. Javier Milei makes it virtually impossible to defend the state. Obviously, he is a clown ass, and you are constantly you're constantly thinking about like what the mentality, what the mindset is of a nation that elected that asshole. And by the way, I understand that as an American, right? We hear that a lot, and we deserve it, right? Because if you were to say, oh, says you, Yankee, you're right. But here's the difference. I understand that we deserve that enmity because we fucking voted for Donald Trump, right? So I get it. I get it. I still feel bad. But like I said, Argentina, you make it so tough to defend you. You make it so tough. Anyway, a lot of things that happen in Argentina are just like objectively, spiritually Israeli, right? Javier Milei is probably the most Israeli politician. Javier Milei is basically Itamar Ben-Gvir. Like he's up there. Like Jair Bolsonaro, Donald Trump, and Javier Milei are probably some of the most Israeli politicians we've ever seen. Like very, very Israeli coded. There are many others in South America. Make no mistake, there are a lot of them that have gotten elected. Some with maybe even American involvement. This is a big part of the Donroe Doctrine, is to dominate South America. Bukele, literally Palestinian, but also, once again, very Israeli coded. Yeah. Bukele is literally Palestinian, okay? Technically of Palestinian descent. Again, another politician that is very Israeli coded. Who's we? Not we? What do you mean? People just viewing. Why don't you actually educate yourself on leftist protests and movements here rather than generalizing? People just viewing South American politics via North American lens law. Oh my God. Anytime. I offer just a shred of the same scrutiny that I apply to America, to anybody else. Okay? People lose their dang minds. I understand that no country is monolithic. It's the same with Europe. Y'all love it when I shit on the Euroids. Y'all love it when I shit on America. But the moment that I turn around and talk about your country, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuck you mean? We're fighting the good fight out here. I know, we all are. We're all in this together. We are all united as a part of this international movement. So when I'm making fun of your country, I'm mostly making fun of the reactionary elements in your country. This is something you should understand. USA and Euro have power. I know, but there's still clowns in both USA and Europe, and also Euro has power is kind of funny. That's a bit of a stretch, buddy. Only America has power, and Israel. Okay, I think events have shown that every other country, with the exception of Israel and the United States of America, is just vassalized and living through their own version of serfdom to varying degrees. Like, obviously, Europe is in a better predicament overall in comparison to like South America. Okay, but you know, Europe is America's dog. But in any case, when I'm making jokes about your country, I'm not I'm not making fun of the entire country. I'm making fun of the reactionary elements in your country in the same exact way. Anyway, but then you have all of these other countries, and then you have China. And you have Turkey. Turkey is the table. China is the great power. Keep saying it, big dog. You'll end up in a camp and we won't. Hello. Hi. Hello. Are we monitoring the situation? Okay. Okay. We're monitoring the situation. Look at this. Okay. Who's we? South America showcase what failed revolutions look like, which is good. Okay, dude. Stop pretending to be nice to your dog. Yeah, I'm usually very mean to my dog all the time. Nonstop. That's why it's just a performance for you. I hate her. Anyway, where was I? Did I blast off already? Oh, I forgot. I was raving and ranting about fucking South America comedy, about millennial cringe, and how we must bring it back. Let's blast off. We got to blast off. We got to do the Jim Clyburn debate as well. We got the Nick Fuentes conversation with Hunter Biden, which I think I have a lot of thoughts on that. You know, I find that kind of stuff to be relatively unproductive because it's a platforming operation for Nick Fuentes. Let's be real. He is still, like, he's not at the level. I wouldn't say he's at the level where, what the fuck? What is happening to my fucking PC, man? Oh my God. What the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, this is so goddamn annoying. I go away for 5 days and I literally, I let David touch this fucking thing and he just bricked it. I don't know why this keeps happening now. I knew this was going to happen. He said my 4090 actually was leaking coolant, and that's the reason why I had a flicker on the monitor. And he's like, we got to put a new GPU in there. Everything's going to be the same. I was like, I don't know if we should do this. He's like, nah, we're going to do this. It's going to be fine. Now, with the new GPU, not the fucking 4090, it's a 5090, all right? It's supposed to be better. It's not better. Guess what? Now, my fucking Google Chrome keeps bricking out of nowhere randomly. Okay? All the goddamn time. Like, what the fuck is this? There we go. We did it. And before you say, that's just Google Chrome, big dog. That's just Google Chrome, big dog. It's the same damn Google Chrome. I had Google Chrome already. And now it seems like there's like a memory issue. I don't know what it is. I don't want to hear from you guys being like, that's just Google Chrome, big dog. That's just Google Chrome. The reason why I don't want to hear that is because it was Google Chrome before. Okay? 5090's just got like shittier software, I guess, on top of the 4090. I would much rather have the old one. I don't know. Driver update. Maybe it's all that shit. Who knows? Okay. Out of Larkin debate. Yeah, Monday news day, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan debate. Get in now. You got a GPU with a liquid cooler? What are you running over there, ChatGPT? Yeah, I don't do any of that.